Hi guys, today we're going to be doing arc length. So the arc is just this little curvy bit of the sector. Okay, it's similar to what we were doing yesterday, but yesterday we were doing it with quarter circles, semicircles, and 3/4 of a circle. This time we're going to be doing it with slightly more awkward angles. Okay, so we're going to start exactly the same way as we did last time. Okay, it's only the length, so we don't need to worry about the area. So we're going to start off with C equals pi d. Okay, because this is only going to the center of what would be the circle, we can say that the diameter would be 24. So we're going to go pi times 24, which is 75.4. But we know that that's the circumference of an entire circle. We only want it for this sector. So all we need to do is we need to say, well, what fraction of the circle do we know? Well, circles are at 360 degrees, and we know that this is a sector of 60 degrees. So we just need to take our answer, which is 75.4, and multiply it by 60 degrees out of 360. Just literally put that in the calculator and I'll give you an answer. And that gives me an answer of 12.6. Okay. So that is the arc length for our first question. The next question is worded slightly differently. Okay, it's asking for the perimeter rather than the arc length. So what we're going to have to do is, first of all, we're going to have to find this arc, find out how long it is. Then we're going to have to add on this 6 and that 6. So essentially we're just adding on the diameter again like we did last time. So we're going to start off the same way as normal. C equals pi d. If the radius is 6, the diameter must be 12. So we'll do C equals pi times 12. That gives me an answer of 37.7. Now this sector has an angle of 82 degrees, so I'm going to take my answer of 37.7 and I'm going to multiply it by 82 over 360. And that gives me 8.6. Okay, so to find the perimeter, I'm going to do 8.6, add on my 12, which is 20.6 centimeters. You'll notice straight away that this is a non-calculator question now, and it's asking us to leave our answer in terms of pi. Okay? So, we're going to do the same thing. Just make that a bit smart. C equals pi d. Okay, the radius is 18, which means the diameter must be 36. So pi times 36, we're just going to leave it in terms of pi, which means 36 pi. Okay, now we're only asked to find the length of the arc, so we're going to multiply that by 40 over 360. 36 pi times 40 over 360. Well, I can actually make that one whole big fraction, okay? So I can rewrite that as, I'm going to do it in a different colour. 36 pi times 40 all over 360. Okay? Now I can say that 36 and 360 cancel, so that leaves me with 10. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cancel the 40 and the 10. It leaves me with 4 over 1. So amongst all the madness going on there, I can see that my final answer is 4 pi divided by 1, which is just 4 pi. And last question, guys, before I leave it. calculate the perimeter of the sector. Okay, so it's not the arc length, it's perimeter. So we're going to have to add on this 4 centimeters and this 4 centimeters at the end. So we're going to go C equals pi d. If the radius is 4, it must mean the diameter is 8. So C equals pi times 8. Which is 25.1 centimeters. And again, because it's 285 degrees, I'm going to multiply that answer by 285 over 360. And that gives me an answer of 19.9. Okay, but again, that's only the arc length, and I'm asked to find the perimeter. So the perimeter will be my 19.9 add on 8, which is 27.9 centimeters. Okay, right guys, I've attached a worksheet for you to do. You only have to do questions 1 to 5. Any issues, just send me a wee note on Google Classroom. All the best now.